frame. So it was quite bad, really, because like it wasn't just like acting mean to this guy that I lied that I was dating about, right? It wasn't just about him acting mean. Apparently, when I turned my back, like the guy that I was meeting pushed my friend, like tried to shove him out of the way because I don't know, maybe he thought that we were standing too close or something. I don't even know. And obviously they waited until my back was turned. So later on, like just a little bit later, yeah, it was pretty bad. Like the friend I'm talking about had a big frame, so luckily he didn't like fall over. Nothing actually happened. But uh, okay, Rin. I'll wait a couple of minutes then. Finish my story, I guess. He was also following around after we. Yeah, Jasmine was there, by the way. Jasmine was there. So I didn't notice because obviously the guy waited until I turned around. But like, um, they noticed that something was weird, so we basically escaped him.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's stream of Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. This is a baby-friendly stream, by which I mean it is a stream which is friendly to my baby. We may be taking regular baby breaks to take care of baby. I normally do try to stream when baby is put down for the night, but baby keeps their own schedule. And in fact, tonight, right now, I've got baby in my arms. She's just woken up and wants to feed. But she's sleepy, so let's see how Mama's voice puts her to bed. And if not, we'll take a short baby break later, so I can put her down. But otherwise, we will be streaming as normal. It helps to do a VN if you're baby streaming. So yep, let's go on and start the game. I'm sure there's an auto VN button, but like, it would mean that I am not able to talk properly because I have to chase the text basically. So where we last left off, we finished our investigation. We're defending our client, Celeste, who is a 19-year-old mage adopted by non-mages. It's a really like this story takes place in like a really rich environment about magic and nobility and a corrupt king and blah blah. And I strongly recommend going back to watch the previous chapters if you haven't already, to get yourself acquainted with a lot of the context in this game. So that's gonna be good for you to understand where a lot of this is coming from. Alright, it's time. Hello, Cuthbert. Baby Tamora. Oh, hi, Miss Tamora. You're a lot less jumpy than you were yesterday. I'm glad to see that you're finally getting used to things. I don't know if you guys are able to hear baby drinking through my mic. I don't know how good the mic is, but she's so cute. She gets to sit with mommy. So, what did you find in your investigation? You tell Miss Timora about everything you've learned over your investigation. Hey, thank you for the raid. Woohoo! Welcome everyone to Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. In case y'all missed, y'all definitely missed my introduction. This is a baby-friendly stream, meaning it's friendly to my baby. And we will be taking regular baby breaks so I can take care of baby while I'm streaming. Baby is actually in my arms right now, drinking, being a good girl. There aren't a lot of clues that point to what actually happened. Yeah, I know a lot of details about the crime scene, but nothing about the crime itself. This means I'll have to rely solely on pointing out contradictions in the witness's testimony. Hello, everybody! Baby and I say hello! Oh my god, oh my god. Thank you, Anemoto Kazumi, for the follow. Wow, wow, wow. Closer and closer. Wow, thanks guys. Oh my god, this is great. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, there's a very rich and complex story and environment that this game is built on, and I strongly recommend watching the earlier episodes I've done over the last couple of days to learn about it. But basically, we're an attorney in a world where magic exists. We have a corrupt king, the normal people hate the nobility, and the majority of the nobility are mages. Now, if you caught all of that, I'm sure you'll have no problem following this trial, in which our client, a mage adopted by non-mages, is accused of having killed her father. Now we know because of the player knowledge that who the actual murderer is. So our client's definitely innocent, and we're just working our way there. Yeah, kind of sold, right? And if you're an Ace Attorney fan, it's going to be fantastic. Speedy rundown, woohoo! Like literally, my day job is to make speedy rundowns, man. This means I'll have to rely solely on pointing out contradictions in the witnesses' testimonies. Yeah, Tyrion Cuthbert here also giving you a speedy rundown of what his job is. Being reactive to the prosecution's move is a valid strategy. Honestly, I think it was a miracle that you got the commander to cooperate with you at all. Yeah, we argued him to the ground. My villager thing in your overlay is that tomato duck. So many AC villagers, but they are a thing. I know, right? I also haven't played Animal Crossing in way too long. Is her name Tomato? Oh my god, I don't know. It could be. Right, you almost forgot. Commander White appears. I'm gonna screenshot this from my VOD later because I'm so happy to see so many villagers in the chat box below. It's actually making me really, really, really happy. Isn't it ketchup? Oh my god, maybe. You're a deer! Yay! All these characters are cute. Her name is Ketchup. Actually, I wanted to ask about that. Did something happen between you and Commander White? Miss McCoy, please proceed to the courtroom with your counsel. Yay, Ketchup. I'm pretty sure it's Ketchup as well. Let's go, Tyrion. I'm gonna give you an Uru voice today. Oh, baby, don't struggle. Trial's about to start. Your opponent does not have enough currency to do that? Oh no. Broke on this stream. I'm leader. Yay for my leaders, for my leader slash mod. Shaya. The judge is waiting. Right. Judge Payne is waiting. Another secret left buried between you two. Okay. Have a good night, puny lada. Thanks for lurking, Anemoto Kazumi. Yeah, come back to future streams for sure. Oh, baby, don't choke. Woohoo! Hi, Vasilis! Woohoo! Yeah, see y'all next time. Don't be afraid to watch the VODs. I don't mind either. Okay, let's see. See what I mean by his name is Judge Payne? Court is now resumed for the trial of Celeste McCoy. If you think it looks like Ace Attorney now, wait till court gets into session. I should give him Payne's voice, shouldn't I?
Let us review the proceedings from yesterday. Yesterday, the defense presented some shocking oversights made during the investigation.
Yeah, today I can make these voices. Because baby's not asleep. Baby's awake. Baby. Hold on. Baby needs a burp. But she's fighting me. Baby, are you okay?
Hello.
Yes, I personally saw to it that the investigation was conducted properly this time.
I see. I suppose that puts my mind at ease.
At yesterday's trial, we found an inconsistency between the crime scene photo and the autopsy report. Good burp, girl. Because of this, the defense tried to push the following narrative. That a third party must have interfered with the crime scene to frame the defendant. Punk anime girl proxy. I know. Wait, can you see? Hold on. Let me see if I can make it happen. No, she's behind a desk, but I wanted to show you her full outfit, including her skirt, because it is such good character design. However, the prosecution has discovered another explanation. Because of that, the individual who discovered the body would like to testify as to what he saw that night. Wouldn't you, baby? Wouldn't you, baby? Oh my god, I can't turn on the video, but the baby is watching the stream. His eyewitness account will clear up what actually happened.
Interesting. It was my understanding that the individual in question wanted to remain anonymous.
Baby is top viewer. Co-streamer and top viewer. Supposedly, this witness was within the gallery of the trial yesterday. Gotta go fast! After yesterday's proceedings, he felt that he couldn't stay silent any longer. Good burp, baby girl! So, that's her plan. But why would the witness change his mind like that? Did Steelwind persuade him? Or is something else happening here?
Very well. Let's hear from this witness.
Oh, it's Butler dude.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Honestly, doing this voice is gonna hurt my throat. Oh, big hiccups. Big hiccups from real life, baby. Ikemen PW. My name is... Oh, sorry. My name is Riz Reginald Rudolph. I am a chauffeur of the equine variety. You're a horse? Oh, you're a horseman? Okay. I thought he was a horse. I thought we were gonna pan down and suddenly it was gonna be centaurs in addition to mages. No, looks like he's got 2 feet. Occupation servant. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing the Max Payne voice because baby doesn't like it. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm unfamiliar with that profession. What kind of voice should I give the judge? He means to say that he's a carriage driver. Call him R3 for short. Danganronpa. What? But in any case, it is my understanding that you found the body. Am I correct, Mr. Rudolph? Rudolph appears to be writing something in a notebook. He writes with incredible speed. His pen only touches the paper for maybe a second before he spilled an entire page. Mr. Rudolph?
Miss Baby, are you interested in any more milk?
Oh, she is. Oh dear. Ah, forgive me. He's updating his diary. Yeah. Baby gets what baby wants. Baby always gets what baby wants. At least until she's 6 months old. Then she's got to fend for herself. A little bit. I was merely taking notes on the people in this room. Taking notes? The witness has a certain compulsion to keep a record of every event that he witnesses. I see. Then I assume we will receive an accurate testimony of how you found the body? Actually, I witnessed much more than that. I saw the crime as it was being committed. And I wrote down everything that I saw. What? That is quite the claim. So we not only have a first-hand witness, but who saw the crime, but we also he's also got a tick for recording it immediately. That's great. Great news, great news. Her avatar is an axe? Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Please stay calm there in the chat. Oh, baby. If that's true, why did you choose to remain... Yes. Did y'all hear that? Baby wants to join in. He's like, PW, Phoenix Wright, need to write everything down like how we only remember what's in the court record and nothing else. Yeah, except we're not playing him. Cost streamer BB100? Yep. Baby! You wanna... Oh dear. Hello, baby. Okay, good girl. If that's true, why did you choose to remain silent until now? You look comparatively friendly, like you'll buy my weeds for 10 bells each. Baby getting ready for streamer life. Hashtag young, new record. Youngest baby to stream. Oh, baby. Joining Mama on this visual novel stream? We had initially concluded that the evidence alone was decisive enough. Therefore, we saw no need at the time for his testimony. However, those circumstances clearly changed during yesterday's trial. Well, what's happening is, you guys, I'm reading the VN, but looking at my baby, and she thinks I'm talking to her. And she's no idea why mommy is doing all the funny voices. There's no way the prosecution wouldn't leverage eyewitness testimony from the start. Something else is happening here. Very well. Mr. Rudolph, please testify to the court about what you saw that night. Woohoo! I was transporting a client in my carriage that evening. We were driving by the McCoy Tavern when we heard a disturbance. This occurred at 1:28 a.m. Worried that something was amiss, I walked into the establishment to see what the commotion was about. There I saw the defendant. She was lit by the blue glow of the dining room lights. Objection! She had stabbed Flintheart McCoy and was channeling magic into her sword. She removed her sword from Flintheart's chest, and as he slowly turned to face her, she stabbed him again in the front. She soon realized that I had witnessed her heinous crime. She let the body fall to the ground and fled the scene. Incredible! If everything occurred as the witness described, then I see no room for debate. Of course, the evidence has always been irrefutable. You don't even remember seeing him when you left to look for Celeste, but it was pretty dark. Celeste, did you see this man that night?
No, this is my first time meeting him. And I didn't see him when I ran out of the tavern that night.
So he has to be lying.
Does that mean he's the one who killed my dad?
She tries her best to hide it, but you can sense her restlessness. It's hard to say right now, but it's definitely a possibility. The defense may now begin their cross-examination. Well, we know exactly where the contradiction is. Blah blah blah, blue glow of the dining room lights. Have fun with the stars, y'all.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, baby, objection. Mr. Rudolph, you testified that you saw my client murdering the victim. And you supposedly saw her casting magic while doing so? Yes, I could never forget such a grisly sight. That moment was burned into my memory. Baby, burned into your memory. Oh my god, shall I do the rest of the thing in baby voice? I see. Well, it's funny you say that. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Now, so. But my baby is very entertained. Because your entire testimony was a complete lie. What? Technically, canonically, baby is voicing now. Are you accusing the witness of perjury? Surely you know that such accusations can't be made lightly, Mr. Cuthbert. I can't keep a straight face. Defense, please don't baby the witness. Music is overpowering. Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust that a teeny bit. There we go. My accusation is far from baseless, prosecutor Steele. Take a look at this report. The dining room lights are artificial devices that are powered by an arcane power cell. Woohoo! However, that same arcane power cell was broken during the time of the murder. Whoever comes in now and starts viewing this is gonna wonder what the shit's going on, like I lost a bet. The dining room lights had no energy, and the room would have been pitch black. And prosecutor, don't support them with a baby. The baby? The witness couldn't have seen anything, much less a homicide. Well, wait, I can explain. We're stuck in the curse of ooh, we are. There's no need, witness. You could have easily seen enough. This is a lie. Perhaps one of the McCoys lit the candle because of the blackout. The witness clearly described a source of blue light. A candle or lantern wouldn't emit a color like that. Duel it out just like in the courtroom, guys. Then the witness was clearly mistaken. The witness records everything he sees in his notebook. He even remembers the exact times that each event occurred. So why would he be incorrect about a clear and obvious detail? Ribble, rabble, ribble, rabble. Oh, baby. Ribble, rabble, ribble, rabble. No. What the witness saw was clearly some form of magic. Oh, boy. I see. Baby smiling at me because baby needs a diaper change. And due to the lack of power, it couldn't have artificially. It must have been an arcane spell. That's it. What is it, witness? I must have made an incorrect assumption. Please allow me to revise my testimony. I'm not rushing to change baby's diaper because she's giving me a face that says she's got more where that came from, so... Yes, the judge's face is exactly the face my baby is making right now. This is the face. Very concentrated. Just like the smell I'm smelling. Yeah, let her empty first. Or she'll empty on me. What do you think of this, Prosecutor Steelwind? If the witness wants to revise his testimony, then I see no harm obliging him. And you, Mr. Cuthbert? If he thinks he saw something different, then it's only fair to hear him out. You'll tear through each of his lies no matter what he does. Oh, baby. You tear through each of their lies no matter what they do. Oh, the song sped up suddenly. That scared me. I remember now. Yesterday it was revealed that Flintheart was killed using magic. I must have seen Flintheart's daughter channeling a magic spell. The spell was called Mage Blade, am I correct? That's it. The blue glow that I saw must have been created by Mage Blade. Is that true? Does that spell create a blue glow? No. That's what I thought. You misread the MC surname? What did you think it was? What did you read? But while under the effects of this spell, the object emits a yellow radiant glow. It's not blue. Mr. Cuthbert, you may proceed with your cross-examination. With pleasure. Well, we know which one the contradiction lies in, don't we? Don't we, baby? Do. The blue gold, na. Oh, come on! It'll be fun! I won't objection or anything. Mr. Rudolph, you don't know much about magic, do you? Not like me, the dweeb. No, of course not. Are you trying to say that I should have recognized Celeste's mage blade? No, I admit that you probably wouldn't know about mage blade. Achoo, bless you. Achoo, bless you. Bless you, baby. But that's exactly what your mistake was. My mistake? Mr. Rudolph, if you were aware of how Mage Blade works, then you would know that the spell emits a yellow radiant glow. You didn't see the TH properly, so what was it? Cuthbert? Hubert? Hubert? Oh my god, that's a 90s joke. Which means that the blue glow you saw couldn't possibly have been Mage Blade. This is ridiculous. I'll grant you that the witness clearly remembers seeing a blue glow. But what significance could such a minor detail have? It is extremely significant, Prosecutor Steelwind. If the witness did see a blue magical glow, then he must have witnessed another spell at the scene. Preposterous! You don't have any evidence to back up that claim. That blue light made a large impression on the witness. He wrote it down in his book, and he specifically mentioned the color. There's no way he would be mistaken about something like that. Alright, have a good night's rest, Jasmine Tabaku. Can we ask how old the baby is? Baby is 3 months old, hooray! Have a good rest, Jasmine Tabaku, and please do join next time, or feel free to watch the VODs. I don't mind. Either way, this is a fun game, and I'd love to have you join the adventure with me. So what did you really see, Mr. Rudolph? Did you see my client at the scene casting a spell she couldn't possibly cast? Yeah, she's a young baby, which is the only reason I can hold her in my arms while I'm doing this. Or did you see another mage at the scene? Well... Your Honor, the defense has no right to accuse the witness like this. Thanks for the follow, Jasmine Tabaku! Yay! Yay, baby clap hand, yay! Let me remind you that perjury is a crime. A crime, Mr. Rudolph. A crime. If you are found to have lied in your testimony, you will be prosecuted. Perjury is a crime. No, wait, please. Now that is quite enough of that. Mr. Pompous Ass Wipe is here. Garrick Pierce suddenly steps down from the gallery and walks to the witness stand. Right. Speaking of sudden entrances, this is a good place to take a quick little break, I think. Baby break number 1. Let me just yoink. Oh gosh. Let's take a quick little baby break while I change the baby's diapers. You need to cook rice for dinner? Excellent. Go and cook rice. I shall clean up what the baby has cooked, and we will be back shortly. I'm going to keep the microphone on, just so I can hear anything that happens on my computer. But that means that you guys will hear me baby talking to baby. Which is fine, isn't it, baby? Yeah. Alright. I like the Pompous Guys theme song. Hopefully you don't cook what the baby cooked. No, I think not for a while you won't. Oh, baby. Alright, baby. Come on then. Whoops. I'll turn off the mic if she starts screaming, but generally, my baby is a very good-natured baby, aren't you? Yeah. Stretchy stretch. Oh, bless you. Bless you, my darling. Good girl. Hello, Tapmash, and thank you for the follow. It's 1 p.m. there. Where are you, Vasilis? Where's 1 p.m. now? Bouet! That's right. Wah. My baby says wah. Hang tight, baby. You're all right. Whoops. Yes. Hello. Good girl. Stay still for mama. Good girl. Excellent. Oh, good girl. Is Mama talking to you as if you're playing a dancing video game? Yes, she is. I know. There. Good guy. You wanna be a streamer one day too? Mama doesn't mind. But you gotta do it well if you want it to be your main job. Yes. What a yes. My goodness. Aren't you excited? All right, let's get you back in there. Oops, bless you, baby. I don't know if it's my stream or if it's my phone. Let's do a test one. Testy, testy. That seems to have worked. All right. Hello. Oh. Hi, Vasilis. Thanks for responding to my test text. You heard your niece crying. She wasn't crying. She was just going wah, wah, wah. Right? Weren't you being a baby? Were you being a cute baby? Good girl. God, you're wide awake. How are you wide awake? It is 1 a.m. Okay, ready? 1. Whatcha? There we go. Oh, good girl. Bed ready. She drank about 100.
She don't want to sleep.
Nope, wide awake. She drank about 100 bottles here. I tried to continue on food, but she didn't want.
She don't want bottle as well?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't try. The bottle's empty.
Okay.
I should be done in another, 40 minutes. Woohoo! Alright, baby has gone off with her father. Which means we can have a straight run to the end of this session. Whee! This is my sister IRL. Yeah. Lore-wise, family members are reincarnated in this world. Yes, now the question is, who am I? Who am I? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna message Chahaya separately about this because I really want to stream to the moon next. But I need to get some stuff ready before then. Who am I? Another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. Okay, we continue. Pompous prince face. Yes. Presenting. Garrick Pierce suddenly steps down from the gallery and walks to the witness stand. He's breaking every possible rule in the book, including every fashion rule there is. But no one in the room moves to stop him. Your artist is ready, Freddy. Also me, yes. Well, you know the brief. The brief is to the moon. That's it. We all know what's going to happen. His shirt coat thing kind of looks like a penguin. It does, right? It looks like a shiny Empoleon, but with a more stuck-up face. The bailiff looks to the judge nervously, but the judge just narrows his eyes and carefully watches Pierce. Pierce, meanwhile, shows the still flustered Rudolph off the stand, or shoves, and begins addressing the courtroom. I have an image of him just going shoop shoop with his hands. What is he even doing here? I know, this song is a great waltz. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will not stand by while you harass my servant. Pierce, we discussed this. There is no need for you to take the stand. And what, pray tell, did they discuss? I love her hairstyle, by the way. If I cut my hair short again, I'm gonna do that hair. It's the only straight hair I dare to do. Nonsense, I have nothing to hide. I love her face, it's done well. I have nothing to hide, except the power in my left eye. And if you had done your job properly, I wouldn't have needed to intervene. Actually, once you see me again in a couple weeks, you'll, my hair is not that short anymore. It's, it's like shoulder length. It only looks that short because it's shoulder length and then curled up. You see? You see? Haha. My hair is short, never again. For the first time, Steelwind doesn't seem to have control of the situation.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Steelwind?
The voice returns because Baby has left.
Who is this man?
This is Garrick Pierce, Your Honor. That is Lord Garrick Pierce to you, Steelwind. I am the honorable heir to the Pierce noble house. In any case, I must apologize. I'm afraid that these misunderstandings are entirely my fault.
What do you mean?
You see, Rudolph wasn't the one who witnessed the crime that fateful night. It was me! I was the one. who witnessed the crime. I had my driver report the body so that I could remain anonymous. What? Are you saying that you had Rudolph lie for you? I simply dictated to him what I saw and had him repeat that to law enforcement. Oh, fried prawns and beans. Oh, it's supper time. It simply wouldn't do for a member of the nobility to appear publicly in court.
Lord Pierce! Regardless of your intentions, this is a very clear act of perjury.
But from the look on the judge's face, you can easily tell that he won't face any actual consequences. I understand, and I will accept the consequences of that. But I would be remiss if Rudolph's shoddy testimony allowed that girl to escape her crimes. Not sure I should be craving dinner dishes at 1:30 a.m. I can't think about it, otherwise I'll want to go out and dapa roti Milo. Please let me testify as to what I saw that night. Pasta and sauce sounds great. What kind of sauce? I've been watching a lot of cooking shows on Netflix lately, so ugh.
Very well. This is highly irregular, but I believe the court will benefit from hearing your testimony. However, know that this misconduct has hurt your credibility.
Very well. On the night of the murder, I found myself unable to sleep, so I went on a leisurely carriage ride around Cornhaven. Who the shit goes on a leisurely carriage ride? I happened to be passing the McCoy Tavern when I heard a loud commotion from within the building. Curious, I stopped my carriage and took a single step inside the establishment. Then I saw the scene inside. I saw the defendant stabbing that poor man twice with her sword. Garrick Pierce. He's a member of the nobility. That means he's probably a... Oops. That means he's probably a mage, right? And he's the only other mage that was there that night. Don't ever really buy lunch unless you're too tired to make it the day before. Yeah, that's a good way to save money, actually. There's no doubt about it. Gigi Celeste has realized. Yep, he's the only person that could have left a trace of transmutation on the body. Yeah, because before this, Celeste was so-called the only mage on the scene, and now there's one more person. He has to be the mage we're looking for. Dun dun dun! Sorry, this must be a lot for you right now. Don't worry about me. Focus on taking him down. 3 cheese sauce? Oh god, now I'm hungry. I don't think I spotted any immediate contradictions, so let's press him. Note to self, make a drooling emote. Yes, please. That seems like a strange way to pass the time. Not that you believe him for a second. The witness's eccentricities are beside the point. What matters is that he was clearly at the scene. I'm gonna make you eat those words. I wouldn't quite put it that way. But nevertheless... Press his eyes in with your fingers. I happen to be passing away. I'll get this press. I'm guessing this commotion was the argument between my client and the victim? One would conclude that, yes. As we all know, both of them became quite loud during their argument. It's not unreasonable to say that the witness heard them from his carriage. Oh wow. If he was at the tavern entrance, that would mean he was here. I feel that we should be questioning him on what he did after he saw the attack. Garrett Pierce claims to have witnessed the murder from W. Marker, but that's impossible as he wouldn't have had proper lighting. Oh my gosh, even the notes in the clues are already telling us like, oh, it's not possible. You saw the entire scene from the tavern entrance? It would be quite dark considering that the lights weren't operational, even if my client was using Mage 'Blade at the time. Oh, of course, I'd forgotten that detail. But I suppose that I couldn't see what was happening, so I used my magic to illuminate the scene. What is that emoji? Is it licking something? I can't tell what it is, but it's a tongue, right? Oh my gosh. You used magic at the crime scene? Yes, I remember it clearly. I conjured a blue light to illuminate the scene. That same blue light must have been what my driver saw. I thought that Rudolph didn't witness the crime at all. If I had to guess, Mr. Rudolph must have seen the blue light from the carriage. He must have made that detail a part of his testimony earlier. That actually makes a lot of sense now that you think about it. Rudolph was so sure that he saw a blue light, it would be strange if he was lying about that. But anyways, which spell did you use to illuminate the crime scene? It was the Conjure Light spell. Conjure Light. Luxo! 1 hour. 1 hour? For the duration of this spell, a mote of magical light appears in the caster's hand. The color of the light is chosen by the caster and can be changed at will for the spell's duration. This mote of light provides illumination up to 15 feet of the caster and no further. That last detail is interesting for 2 reasons. Firstly, I would have thought that how far you could see in limited light depends on your individual eyesight. So this is a very personal spell. Even though it provides illumination that third parties can see. Lolo, look at me being a party pooper. But also, 15 feet. You know where else we've seen 15 feet? Hang on. This map is to scale. This is definitely more than 15 feet. Your Honor, if the witness used magic at the crime scene, I'd like for his spell compendium to be added to the court record. Maybe D&D rules apply, they mean vision up to 15 feet. Yeah, that would make sense. D&D rules would make sense. It is a magical law. I see no reason to invade the witness's privacy over a trivial illumination spell.
I agree. The defense would need a stronger reason to requisition the witness's spell compendium.
Right you are, Your Honor. Your wisdom is truly fitting of your station. Oh, shut up. I used Conjure Light to illuminate the scene from the tavern entrance. From there I clearly saw the crime unfold. Objection! Lord Pierce, you said that you illuminated the scene from the tavern entrance? And you only took a single step into the building? Of course. I remember it very clearly. I stood only at the entrance. In that case, I'd like for you to look at the map of the tavern. If we take a look at this map, that would place you right here where the W is. The voiceovers are amazing. Thank you! Yay! Am I correct? Even the map looks D&D-ish. Yeah, right down to the legend scale at the bottom right, I know. And of course I was. I do not know what you wish to achieve by having me repeat the fact. Well, I find it interesting that you illuminated the crime scene from all the way back there, considering that Conjure Light only illuminates an area within 15 feet. What? This shocked face is great. The spell's range is irrelevant. We've already established that the victim would have been illuminated by Mage Blade. What D&D movie? Oh my god, I want to watch it. During his testimony, Lord Pierce clearly stated that he couldn't see what was happening. That's why he cast Conjure Light in the first place. However, Conjure Light doesn't work like a normal source of light. It only provides illumination up to 15 feet of the caster, and no further. If he had stayed at the entrance, his spell wouldn't have done anything to help illuminate the scene. Oh my god, I need to look it up now, in this new D&D movie. But what does this
mean? Lord Pierce, did you illuminate the crime scene or not?
Well, I can answer that question for you, Your Honor. Lord Pierce did illuminate the scene of the crime. He illuminated it because he was standing right where it happened. Chris Pine is awesome itself. Released March 2023. Honor Among Thieves? I've seen a trailer for that, I think.
Mr. Cuthbert, are you trying to say that Lord Pierce was that close to where the murder occurred? How could that be possible?
Well, there's only one way this scenario would make sense, Your Honor. And that would be if Garrick Pierce was the one who murdered Flintheart McCoy. Ribble, rabble, ribble, rabble, ribble, rabble. Hold on for a moment. This is absurd. I could have easily used a different spell to illuminate the room. And which spell would that be, Pierce? The name escapes me. I'm not sure which one it was now that I think about it.
You idiot.
Well, maybe we can figure it out together. Give us your spell compendium. When you relinquish your spell compendium to the court. What? This is a clear violation of my privacy. Steelwind, why aren't you objecting to this? If you had listened to my instructions, you wouldn't be in this situation. You've made your bed, now lie in it. Oh, she's quite, I like her. Show us your family jewels. Yes, quite. Steelwind, you treacherous. Oh my god, it looked like the judge was about to smash his head in with a hammer. Pull down those pants, Pierce. Open that book.
That's enough. It appears that the prosecution has no objections. With everything that has occurred, I must ask that Lord Pierce relinquish his spell compendium to the court.
For everyone who's just joined and wonders why I'm doing this voice for the judge, it's because he's clearly a descendant of Max Payne. His name is Max, right? Oh my god, I don't know. I think it is. Next case, judge is the murder suspect. Judge is a murder victim. Oh my god, Chahaya, have you finished a Grade Ace Attorney yet? Have you? How far have you played? Have you? Spell Compendium. It contains the formulas for the following spells. What is that word? Prestidigitation. Conjure light, conjure water, frost wave, and shape liquid. I do mean the Pain from Ace Attorney. His name is not Max. Damn it! I thought his name was Max, as in maximum pain, because that's how you feel when you listen to him like bullshit in court. Prestidigitation. Ace Attorney pain is Winston pain. Oh god, yes. School, evocation, incantation, none. Oh! You don't have to incant anything. A snap of the fingers, indefinitely yes. A simple and harmless visual effect around their hand. This will last as long as they maintain concentration on the spell. Conjure water, Acquio. Outstretched palm, yes. Will flow so long as maintains concentration. Frost wave. Anything caught in... No, wow, no incantation. Outstretch both hands. Anything caught in range is hit with a blast of extremely cold air. Liquids hit will immediately be frozen and organic life will immediately enter stages of hypothermia. That seems... Imagine outstretching both hands by accident. You just put up both your hands to do the YMCA. It's like... Transmutation Figakua. Point index finger at the target while concentrating on the spell. The caster can magically manipulate up to 10 liters of water and form it into complex shapes. At any time, can freeze the liquid, solidify its current shape. After the spell ends, the frozen liquid will immediately melt. This sounds really complex.
Good job, Tyrion. We got a spell compendium.
With that, the case is as good as yours. Are you really? I didn't see anything. Yeah, or is it? You're gonna start playing the second case sometime this weekend off stream. Alright. Good luck! Please feel free to rant to me about it because my god, it was a ride. She didn't even try to stop you from taking a spell compendium. She wouldn't let that happen just to spite Lord Pierce. She definitely still has something up her sleeve. Your Honor, I've looked at the spells in Lord Pierce's compendium. Conjure Light is the only spell that he can cast that would shed a blue light. This renders his testimony and many of his statements false. You can practically hear Lord Pierce grinding his teeth. Sister goes, woo! Your Honor, Lord Pierce could very well be a suspect in the murder of Flintheart McCoy. The defense argues that this presents enough reasonable doubt to acquit the defendant. Why does he look so far up? I don't understand why he looks so far up. Like he's speaking to the sky.
I acknowledge that Lord Pierce's actions are quite suspect. However, I will not pass a verdict just yet. There is much more we need to learn.
What? That's not how it works. We proved that there's reasonable doubt. That should be enough to acquit me, right? In a normal case, maybe, but it's different for this trial. The public won't accept an unsolved homicide involving magic. Unless we can unequivocally prove your innocence, the courts will keep drawing out this case. What? But that's not fair. Okay, I'm making a mental note that he's just admitted that reasonable doubt is normally enough to acquit in a trial. So I'm going to carry that forward to future cases, and I am interested to see how that plays out. That's just how the system works. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Our court system doesn't exist to exact justice. It exists so that the kingdom can save face. As someone who actually, practices law, that is such a painful statement. No.
However, the court will be
We're suspending trial again? Until further notice.
That is until Lord Pierce can be investigated as a possible suspect.
Really?
Objection!
Yeah, that's what I thought. A possible suspect? The very idea of that is preposterous, Your Honor. Damn it. You knew she was up to something. Planning something. Let's revisit the basic facts of this case, shall we? Flintheart McCoy was murdered using a blade with transmutation spell active on it. Wow, sudden thought, but I hope the judge isn't corrupt. He's probably... At the moment, I'm feeling he's not corrupt. He's just under a lot of pressure. Alright. His spells are Prestidigitation, Conjure Light, Conjure Water, Frost Wave, and Shape Liquid. What? Even I haven't realized it. You've realized it too, don't you? Lord Pierce doesn't know any transmutation spells that can be channeled through a solid object. Oh, right, because we're currently going down the line of trying to prove that Lord Pierce is the one who committed the murder, but he doesn't have a spell that allows him to kill Flintheart McCoy in the way that Flintheart McCoy died. So that's why we're at a deadlock. That can't be right. Rebel. Rookie lawyer, need the prosecutor to help you. He is a rookie lawyer, it's his first trial. This game is familiar on so many levels, it is. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Lady Steelwind. I couldn't possibly have committed the murder.
I see. With that in mind, that would leave the defendant as the only possible killer.
But he was the only other mage there. He has to be the real murderer. But he doesn't know any transmutation spells that can affect a solid object. Oh my god, I think I know. We can't prove that he stabbed him while casting magic. You could. Wait a minute. How did he do it then? She's right. How did he do it? If there are traces of transmutation magic on the wound, then Flintheart was definitely stabbed by something magical. I know what it was. But none of his transmutation spells can affect a steel blade. The blade was a setup, a distraction, a red herring. Come on, guys. Does that mean he used something else? Yes, he used the water. The water! God. Can you imagine this in real life? Just do it for yourself in real life. He stands up, he hammers his gavel, and he sits down and looks at the sky. Ah! It makes it better when you don't need to read and can just listen. Yay! I'm here for you. And I guess the voice acting is good enough for you to tell who's speaking. Even if the voice acting is over-exaggerated.
The defense did cast some doubt on this witness's testimony. Nevertheless, I must conclude that he could not have possibly committed the murder. With that in mind...
Hold on! Please wait, Your Honor. We still can't conclude that Lord Pierce couldn't have committed the crime. What are you on about? Lady Steelwind said it herself, you commoner. I don't know any spells that can be channeled through a metal blade. He's right, which can only mean one thing. You didn't use a metal blade, did you? Ooh, that made him freaked out. What nonsense is this? The autopsy report clearly states that the wound was created by a blade. If he didn't channel magic through a blade, how could he have possibly committed the crime?
Yes, your claim seems quite contrary to the facts thus far, Mr. Cuthbert.
Which spell did Lord Pierce use to commit murder?
Which spell could Lord Pierce have possibly used to kill the victim?
He would have used the spell that allows him to conjure a liquid into solid. Is this the one? Manipulate tenor, form into complex shapes, freeze the liquid, solidify, immediately melt. Go! Need to start cooking, so switching to iPad. Woohoo! Cook well, have a good meal. I'm trying not to think about food. You see, Your Honor, Garrick Pierce didn't kill the victim using a sword. He killed him using an object shaped exactly like a sword. What?
I'm afraid I don't quite understand, Mr. Cuthbert.
I'd like for the court to take a look at Lord Pierce's spell compendium. Garrick Pierce knows a seemingly insignificant spell called Shape Liquid. With it, he can control a body of water and shape it into any complex shape he wants. Then he could freeze that liquid, maintaining its current shape. A shape like a sword. What? No. Is it possible that he... What do you have to say for yourself, Lord Pierce? What do I have to say? Lord Pierce's breathing becomes more frantic. He's clearly not used to being put in a corner like this. You can see his stress and frustration emanating through the eye of Horus. You have him now. Time for the finishing blow. Oh my god, what is this? Argument? An argument in court? GG. I'll tell you exactly what I have to say, you commoner! Oh my god, I hope they have a breakdown animation like Phoenix Wright. I'll be so happy. Oh, I'm not the one on trial here. We're here because that bastard child didn't know her place. She's just a peasant, yet she still learned the arcane arts. And look what happened. I saw the murder. I witnessed everything. That girl used our holy arts to murder her father in a fit of rage. Well, you're a bloody hypocrite. Wait, what? You saw the murder, you couldn't have seen the murder. We've talked about this. And how, pray tell, did you see everything? Get wrecked, Pierce. If you recall, you testified that you only took a single step inside the inn, but you would have needed to be within 15 feet to see my client with conjure light. This again? If you're going to keep treading on that one detail, then I admit it. I stepped further into the inn. I kept that detail out of my testimony. All because I knew that you'd use it to cast suspicion on me.
Lord Pierce!
But you didn't just keep that detail from your testimony, did you? You testified the opposite. That makes you guilty of committing perjury.
No! I mean... you miserable wretch!
Perjury by Garrick Pierce. It's a clue. Garrick Pierce has openly admitted to committing perjury in the courtroom. His lies haven't gone unnoticed. Why on earth would this be a clue to anything? And let's not stop there. For your story to be true, you would have needed to be within 15 feet of my client. According to your testimony, my client had just finished committing a murder. Wouldn't she have noticed you?
Oh,
Exactly. If you were that close, then you surely would have been close enough to apprehend her. So why didn't you? Don't you have a duty to your citizens?
Shut up! Shut your dirty peasant mouth! That woman was armed. I had no reason to put my life in danger.
She was wielding a sword after the murder. I was terrified when I saw her holding that bloody sword. My life was in danger. How about no? But that can't be right, can it, Lord Pierce? This photo of the crime scene shows that the sword was left in the victim's body. How could she still be wielding her sword if she left it there?
What? Oh, damn you! Damn you! Steelwind, why aren't you saying anything? What?
Prosecutor Steelwind has lost her usual air of confidence. You find it strange, though. Even when you had the advantage, she always maintained her usual poise.
Lord Pierce, please pull yourself together! How can I remain calm when this charlatan is trying to frame me? This is a complete travesty of our justice system.
I came here to reveal the truth and testify against them. And what do I get instead? Slander from some lowly defense attorney. Oh, is this why? You talk about justice, but you've committed several acts of perjury to twist the outcome of this trial. You're clearly not acting in good faith. You don't care about justice, you just want to further your agenda. So admit it, Pierce. You created a makeshift sword using shaped liquid, and you used it to impale Flintheart. You shoved my client's sword into the wound while the remnants of the real murder weapon evaporated. It was the perfect crime, wasn't it? I... What?
Lord Pierce!
My apologies, Your Honor. It's just that I realized something absolutely hilarious. He's gonna break down. Has he finally lost his mind? The defense put forward an interesting theory, but there's one problem with it. And what's that? I think you said it yourself. You shoved Celeste's sword into the wound while the remnants of the real murder weapon evaporated. It was the perfect crime. You see, it would have been the perfect crime. Because any evidence to support that theory would have evaporated with that frozen blade. What? No, he's right. If you used an ice blade to kill Flintheart, it would have evaporated by now. Then that means there would be nothing left of the murder weapon. You've spun quite the tale here today. Oh, he's back to normal. But in the end, you don't have a shred of evidence to support it, do you? You have nothing on me!
Isn't there anything we can do?
You become quiet.
Tyrion! Why isn't he saying anything? Is it really hopeless?
But all it takes is one look at the expression on your face. Any worries she has instantly disappears because she realizes the expression on your face is the same expression you made every time you defeated her. What is this? You can glare at me all you want. It won't change the fact that you've lost. I despise people like you. You twist the system to serve your own ends. You trample on the lives of innocent people. But as long as I'm here, I will never let that happen again.
Naught can remain concealed.
Whoa. Whoa, what? What did I just do? Your head feels like it's about to bust. The pain is unbearable and overwhelming. We've evolved! But at the same time, you feel an extreme sense of clarity. This is so inspired by Apollo Justice. As if you can see more than you could before. I can't believe that peasant has pushed me this far. Once again, you see Pierce's thoughts through the eye of Horus, but it feels different from usual. It's more intense and potent this time. Tyrion Digivolve to Empowered Horusmon! It's almost as if you can do more than just read his surface thoughts. Empowered Eye. You've activated the Empowered Eye. With it, you'll be able to do more than see the thoughts. You'll also be able to affect what they think about. This seems like an OP skill. Project items into Pierce's mind to evoke thoughts from him. You'll want to project items that make him think about the murder. Evoking the right thoughts will raise your insight. Once the insight gauge is filled, you'll have everything you need to implicate him. Ah. We're basically broadcasting into his mind. People, people, people. Broadcast the autopsy. Why am I thinking of such a thing? Oh no, that didn't evoke pieces of evidence. And let's do the sword. What an ornate sword. I wonder how a commoner like her obtained such a thing. I wonder if the Inquisition will let me have it once the girl is convicted. Nope, nothing we could use. Let's try something else. Let's do the map. Oh, apparently no. What are we doing? Oh, the bottle. Because that's what he... No? What? I was convinced he used the lotus juice in the bottle. Let's present Flintheart. Come on! Did we do this? Even now, that image is still lingering in my mind. Oh, it's him, sorry. I didn't expect this experience to have such an effect on me. Nothing we can use.
Huh?
Humph! She only knows one spell. Of course she would. It's not as if any of the academies would admit someone like her. What? Are we supposed to kill this childhood friend? Yeah, we already. I really have an affinity for water magic, don't I? I should really learn some new spell formulas. Maybe a visit to the academy is in order. There's nothing we can use. Emotions come, then surprise Pikachu face. Lol. What's this? No. Make him think about the spell. After all of the trouble I went to, I can't believe that lawyer figured out the spell I used. Well, no matter. It's not as if there's any evidence to prove that I used it. I'm lucky that old fool had that bottle of water with him. Lol. A bottle? I called it. Well then, as riveting as this has been, I believe it's time for me to take my leave. Now wait a minute, Pierce. What is it now, you wretch? I'll say it as many times as you need to hear. There is no evidence of a liquefied weapon at the scene of the crime. Oh, yeah? You're right, Pierce. You did use shape liquid on a body of water. If you did use shape liquid on a body of water, the murder weapon would have evaporated entirely. Oh, it seems you've finally gotten that fact through your thick head. Bravo! But let's not get ahead of ourselves, Pierce. What if you didn't use shape liquid on a body of water? What if it was another type of liquid? What are you going on about? Pierce, shape liquid doesn't just work on water. It works on all kinds of liquids. This shattered bottle contained the liquid that you cast your spell on, didn't it? You show him the picture of the shattered bottle of lotus juice. That bottle. Pierce, I found this shattered bottle on the ground near the entrance of the McCoy Inn. I wonder what caused it to shatter. You must have decided to use any liquid you could find. Luckily for you, the victim was holding the perfect quantity of liquid in his hands. I wonder, Lord Pierce, if we had someone analyze the broken pieces of this bottle, would we find traces of transmutation magic? Dun dun dun! You little... That still proves nothing. So what if there are traces of magic on the shattered bottle? You still don't have a murder weapon. I wasn't finished, Pierce. What? You see, the liquid contained in this bottle wasn't water. It was soda. So what difference does that make? A blade of ice made out of water would have evaporated entirely. But a blade of ice made out of soda would leave a puddle of dried residue. No, it can't be! I wondered why there was such a circular trace of magic under the body. There was... I have no clue what he's on about, I'm just saying. If we check the outline of that trace, I bet we'd find a dried puddle of soda residue. That would prove that you used your magic on that soda. There's your murder weapon, Pierce. And that's checkmate. We found it during the investigation? Huh. I only recall finding a really funny chalk outline. Bailiff, tell Orem to analyze the crime scene at once. We must determine if this puddle of soda residue exists. The time window to find traces of magic is closing. So, we had our team search the crime scene for that soda puddle. I really can't believe it, but we found it. In fact, the outline of the dried soda lines up exactly with the outline of the trace of transmutation magic. We checked the broken bottle, too. There were traces of transmutation magic on it as well. There's no doubt about it. Someone used magic on that soda. I found a plot hole. Didn't they say that traces of magic are not like dust and won't transfer from one to the other? So there shouldn't be traces of transmutation magic. Oh no, wait, they say it has to touch while the spell is active, so fine. I see. Thank you, Orim. Please escort Lord Pierce back to the stand. Yeah, freeze that face, boy. What do you have to say for yourself, Pierce? What do you think you've accomplished here today? Do you honestly think you can indict me? I'm an aristocrat from the highest echelons of our society. I can't say that word. That fool of a man was an insurgent. He was a threat to society, and I did my civic duty by removing him. That's an admission!
Objection!
A confession! Bailiff, please escort the witness to a holding cell. Ooh! Steelwind! First-degree murder is punishable by execution, Lord Pierce. JJJ! I suggest you remain silent, lest you incriminate yourself further. What? You can't be serious! Shut your insidious mouth! Well, what are you all waiting for? Take him away. It takes a noble to indict a noble.
Yes, take him away at once!
I can't believe it. We actually won! Huh? Wait, where's our victory dance? Where's our confetti? Where's our... Tyrion, It's all she can do to hold back her tears. You don't need to say anything. Your face says it all. Thank you. You've more than exceeded my expectations today. Miss Timura, I'll be honest. When I realized that the murder weapon evaporated, I thought that the case was shot. I can't believe you were able to turn that around. It was just luck. If he had used water, we would have been done for. It had nothing to do with luck. You were able to deduce which liquid he used, and you did it just by looking at a few shards of broken glass. Your skills of deduction never cease to amaze me. I, the streamer, Laura, will take that. I'll take that compliment. That's not exactly true. But with Celeste there, you can't tell her about your new ability. You're all quite lively. Ooh, that look though. There's no need for such hostility. I love her outfit. Though I wouldn't expect any less from the Hound of the Eye Taker. A what now? Oh, she's afraid of that statement? Why? Is your name Laura, Rin? I'm pretty convinced that this VN tuber is Laura, yeah. Whee! What does she mean by that? You glance at Miss Timura, but when she meets your gaze, she immediately looks away. She looks like she's focusing, almost as if to protect herself from a certain eye. Well, that's us, isn't it? I must admit, I was hoping to test my blade against you directly. However, your protégé proved to be a worthy adversary. Thank you? Is this some kind of game to you? You talk about trials as if there's some kind of competition. Your action almost condemned an innocent woman to death. I take issue with this. She was doing her job. Our system operates by having two powers of opposition. When those powers are balanced, justice prevails. Make no mistake. Your victory today was just our system working as intended. Ha! Working as intended. You know very well our system only exists to protect your people. I know. What? In any case, it looks like we'll be facing each other more frequently in the future. I really like Steelwind. 10 out of 10. I hope we play as her at some point in this game. Like the Ghost Lady? Who's the Ghost Lady? I think she said it well. Well, I guess she did. She stated a fact. I look forward to doing battle with you again, Tyrion Cuthbert. What a strange girl. Well, that kind of killed the mood, didn't it? If you ask for hamburgers, I'm sealing the deal. Not at all. I think we should celebrate. The one in the horror movies. There's a girl in the horror movies named Laura? Or have I missed it? Sorry, there's a bit of delay in chat. Oh, what did you have in mind? There's this amazing restaurant in the upper quarter of the capital city. They usually only serve nobles, but they let anyone in if they have enough gold. Wait, do we have enough gold? Of course we do. Don't worry about the details. I'll handle everything. Wait, just how much money does Miss Tamura make? And so began my journey into the world of law and magic. Our justice system is rotten to its core, and I'll have many trials ahead. Regardless, I'll keep fighting on and get justice for every one of my clients. Woohoo! Episode end! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Applause! Oh, a question mark. I don't know who this is. This feeling. I knew it! His radiant soul has finally awakened! I can't believe it. I've been waiting for so long. There are 5 episodes, Vasilis. I can't wait for the day when I can see his eyes draped in agony. Are you the guy from my nightmares? Oh, what the what? What? Oh, well. I guess we'll find out who that is in another episode. What a cliffhanger. Oh my god, that was great. Woohoo! That was the end of the first episode, guys. Yeah, as you can, a cold-hearted aristocrat. Wow, the next episode is called The Walking Dead. It sounds so cool. Then the origins of Horace, severed ties, and a journey of the arcane. So 5 episodes total. And we just finished case 1. This is really fun. Okay, shall we do a short teaser of case 2? Hehehehe. Before we end the stream. Only if you guys are around and want to watch. Because I think we can probably do a little trailer. Up to me, huh? Yeah, alright, let's do a little trailer of episode 2. Hopefully it's not too long. And then from here we can gauge whether there should be a trailer for episode 3 at the end of it. Wallace Nightgrave, who are you? Let me go! Oh, I was gonna give him an old Scottish man, but he looks like a kid. I'm not going anywhere until I see her. I'm sorry, Wallace, but she's already passed. There was nothing more they could have done. How? This academy teaches the best mages in the kingdom. Occupation student age 16, arcane art necromancy. Are you telling me that they couldn't do anything? Her condition was much worse than we thought. The kingdom's magic isn't advanced enough to treat something like this. Lucio Steelwind can rain meteors from the sky. William Frigga can teleport entire caravans across the continent. Are you telling me that your mages couldn't cure one disease? I'm sorry. I truly am. Poor kid. Emily. Episode 2. The Walking Dead. Alright, that was the trailer. That was the context for episode 2. Woo! No, not yet. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game so far. Thank you for seeing it through to the end of episode 1. I believe the first 3 parts of episode 1 are still up on my VOD. They will be for the next, 10 or 14 days. And after that, I'll try to put them up on YouTube, and you can watch them there. It is fun to watch, isn't it? It's also fun to play, mainly because it's very handy for baby-friendly streams, so I can get up and watch my baby and take care of her at any time. And I only need one hand to play, which saves my wrists a bit of trouble, because lately my wrists have been hurting because I've been picking up baby a lot, so I'm not supposed to strain them. Yeah, not fun, especially considering I really love playing video games. I was playing a new mobile game today, the new Harry Potter mobile game, and it was painful to do it for too long because it needed me to use my thumbs. So I'm trying to play it on the PC where hopefully I can do it with one hand again. It's just so much easier. I'm really glad you guys found it fun. I'm really happy to be able to do this voiceover. I can't do the voiceovers all the time. It depends on where I am, how the baby is, and whether my husband's available to take care of her, because when baby's around, we just get a muted reading. But I'll still try and do a muted reading. I'll still try and do a good reading of it. Maybe I can. I mean, I'm open to suggestions on how to make the voices more fun. They don't have to be in character every episode, especially since we're baby friendly. BB cost streamer, woohoo! Yeah, she featured in the first 1/3 of the stream today, and she was so like giggly and babbly about it. But thanks for tolerating that. What Harry Potter game for mobile? Oh my god! So it is a Harry Potter game called Harry Potter Magic Awakening. You can play it on mobile and on the PC. Hang on, let me see if I've got a link for you. Can I put a link in chat? I think I can. It's my stream. It's an external link though. You can go there, you can download the game for your PC, or you can look it up on Google Play Store. It just launched today, 27th of June, 2023. And if you join, there is no referral, but you can add me. I'll give you my ID. Write it down. Oh, hold on. Let me see where my ID is. ID. Yes. This is my ID. Hi, Sensei. Yay! It looks fun. It's got a gacha system. You do magic duels using decks of cards, which is really cool. And you increase the number of cards in your deck and the variety of cards you have by drawing card booster packs. Woohoo! Which obviously is a huge money sink if you allow it to be, but don't. You can still play the main story free to play. So far, it's been great. I've only been playing it for about 4 hours. It's like a Hearthstone type of game, yeah, but with more of an RPG element with like missions and side quests and daily rewards and stuff. So, it's not really Hearthstone. No, sorry. Hearthstone is like, well, this is more like, I don't know what's the name of that game. You build a deck of cards and you use your cards to cast spells, and you have. But it moves in real time. Like you and your enemy can move across the map in real time and cast your spells on each other. So you can move across the map to avoid enemy spells. So kind of like Hearthstone, but not. Lol. Well, you can check out the trailer. It looks really cool. Way more casual than Hearthstone. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, there's like they already announced in game a whole bunch of like competitions and PvP challenges, and they're like they're going to hold a global tournament in the future, and they say there's like a season, and if you make top 500 PvP player in the season, you get invited to like a global showdown. Sounds like a mobile LOL game. Yeah, kinda, except it's cards. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You can play it, you can see. It's really fun. I was considering streaming that as well. But I don't know if I should. Maybe I can. I'll play a little bit on my own off stream, and then we can play on stream if it's fun enough and entertaining enough. It looks really cool. I'm actually having a lot of fun, really excited. And playing on stream would motivate me to commit more time to it. Because my problem is always that I drop off these mobile games really quickly. Maybe if I feel meh but want to stream. Yeah, like if I feel like I want to stream but I don't really want to chit-chat my way through a VN, we can play that. Oh, the game is fully voiced. It's really cool. Well, I would say it's like 80% voiced. All the major events are definitely voiced. So that's fun. Okay, thank you so much for sticking around. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna go take a quick shower and then go to bed. We're leaving town tomorrow morning and got a long way to go. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow night, but if I don't, the next stream is probably going to be over the weekend, say Saturday. So yeah, then we'll start chapter 2. I will try to be live. Yeah, we'll see you for the next episode of Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and lots of love. Bye-bye.